All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, double honor to the apostles and elders at GMS, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Man, I just thought I'd do a quick lesson on this. I'm not going to make this lesson real long, but I seen this article, and I was just like, damn, man, I had to do a quick lesson on it, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to cut right to it. It says, man 18 dies from tapeworm larvae in his brain after eating pork. And it says a MRI scan showed there were white cysts all over his brain caused by the larvae of a Taenia solium, a tapeworm found in pigs. You know, y'all can see the photo right there of all the tapeworm larvae and eggs and cysts that's infested in this man's brain, man. It's crazy. And it says a man died when tapeworm eggs hatched in his brain after eating contaminated pork. So they hatched in this man's brain. All these little white dots that y'all see, those are cysts and tapeworm eggs from larvae that hatched in this man's brain and start eating on this man's brain tissue. Man, that's fucked up. And it says the unnamed 18-year-old visited the emergency room in India after suffering violent seizures after parasites spread to his brain. And it says his parents told doctors in I guess it's a place in India. I'm not really sure how to say it, but it's Faridabad, India, that he had experienced pain in the right side of his groin for a week. So I guess he was, the right side of his groin was hurting, for about 7 days. And he started having symptoms, from all this stuff that was happening in his brain. Your brain controls a lot of your nerves and things like that. So if you got larvae eating on your brain, messing with your nerves and your brain, it's going to affect other places in your body, because the brain is basically like the control center of all the things that go on in your body, like your limbs, your movement, your sense of touch and all that, and it says on physical examination, he had swelling over his right eye and a tender right testicle and was confused, according to a case study in the New England Journal of Medicine. And it says an MRI scan of his head showed there were white spots all over his brain. Those eggs and shit and cysts and larvae. This man's brain was just filled with all kind of shit. That shit nasty. And it says each white spot was a cyst caused by the larvae of a Taenia solium, a tapeworm found in pigs. Doctors also found cysts in the patient's eye and testicles. Damn. And it says the cysts caused damage in his cerebral cortex, the outer mantle of his brain tissue, as well as the brainstem, including the cerebellum at the back of the head. And it says the man was diagnosed with neurocystirosis, which is a special form of cystirosis, the tissue infection caused by the young form of tapeworm that affects the brain. It says doctors tried to prescribe him steroids and antibiotics, but he died a few weeks later. They was eating on his man's brain, and they caused cysts to form in this man's brain, and it caused infections all throughout this man's brain. Hey, that's a fucked up way to go. That's a fucked up death right there. And it says a person can get the condition by eating food or drinking water contaminated with eggs found in the feces of another person who has intestinal tapeworm and it is not infectious. The larvae crawl out of the eggs and form cysts into the muscle and brain tissue. It says it can cause neurological symptoms and is one of the most common causes of seizures in developing countries. So, man, these countries like India, man, they out there eating pork and they don't even cook that shit, man. They eat that shit undercooked and all kind of shit, even though you're not even supposed to be even eating pork anyway. You know, swine. That's in the law. That's an animal that you're not even supposed to be touching. You know, and I'm gonna get that really quick after I finish this article up. But it continues to say. It says it is one of the most common causes of seizures in developing countries. It says both the tapeworm infection, also known as tinnitus and cystic corrosis, occur globally, with the highest rates of infection in areas of Latin America, Asia, and Africa that have poor sanitation and free-ranging pigs that have access to human feces. Yeah, but anyway, man, it's talking about eating undercooked pork, but you're not even supposed to be even touching a pig, you know, and that's what happened to this man. I don't think this man was an Israelite, but you know, you got similar cases like that happen in the United States as well, you know, motherfuckers fucking with swine. And then next thing you know, you got thousands of tapeworm eggs inside your brain, with worms and shit eating your brain. Man, that's a horrible death right there. You know, man, that's crazy. Feeling all kind of movement and itching inside your head, man. That'll drive your ass crazy. You know, these people, they going through shit like that because they transgressing the law. You're not supposed to be eating swine. You're not even supposed to be touching a pig. You know what I'm saying? Let me get that real quick. This is Leviticus 11:7, and it says, "And the swine, though he divide the hoof and be cloven-footed, yet he cheweth not the cud, he is unclean to you." So you're not supposed to be eating pigs. You know, that's strictly in the law. And it says, "Of their flesh shall you not eat, and their carcass shall you not touch. They are unclean to you." So you're not even supposed to be touching a fucking pig. You know what I'm saying? You're not even supposed to be touching swine at all, period. You know, they very dirty animals. You know, they was created to clean the earth. You know, they basically like the vacuum cleaners of the earth, you know. So you're not even supposed to be touching them because they're real dirty animals. And we supposed to be royal people. You know, you Israelites, y'all supposed to be royal people, so you don't have no business eating or even touching a fucking pig, man. Shit like this can happen to y'all, and shit like this will happen to y'all. It might even be worse. I don't know how it's gonna be worse than that, but it might even be worse. You know what I'm saying? You might get some kind of rare disease or something that's going to be worse than that. But you're not supposed to be touching a damn pig, you know? And yeah, like I said, I wasn't going to make this lesson real long, but I'm going to bring this one out real quick. This is Psalms 9:16, and it says, "The Lord is known by the judgment which he executed. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands." So it says the Lord is known by his judgment which he executed, man. That's a bad judgment to have worms eating your brain. You know what I'm saying? And then causing your death. You know what I'm saying? So hey, stop fucking with that pork. Stop fucking with that swine. You know, leave them pigs alone. Leave that pig meat alone. Hey, it's not even worth it. You know what I'm saying? So hey, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash, double honor to the apostle and elders at GMS, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. Shalom.